Federal policy on medical marijuana is changing, but is it too late to help a local dispensary owner convicted on drug charges?
Central Coast News right now.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Katie Marzullo.
And I'm Arturo Santiago. The federal government is laying out new guidelines for medical marijuana enforcement. Federal prosecutors are now advised to not target individual users and clinics that abide by state laws. In light of that, a local man who was convicted for his dispensary hopes he'll get a new trial. Andrew Gray is in the news center tonight with more on this. Andrew?
Arturo, Charles Lynch plans to appeal his case and sentencing as soon as he can, but he's still worried federal prosecutors won't back off. A new policy from the federal government brings a new light at the end of the tunnel for Charles Lynch. Lynch operated a marijuana dispensary in Morro Bay. In 2007, it was raided by the DEA, and he was arrested and convicted under federal law. But the new policy might help him out.
Hopefully they'll dismiss the case and I'll be able to get on with my life again. You know.
The memo from the Attorney General basically says that we shouldn't be using resources, spending money, spending time prosecuting medical cannabis patients.
But Lynch isn't sure this will change anything in his case. He says he just found out the federal government is trying to appeal his 1-year sentence and give him the 5 years they pushed for originally.
If you read through the details of it, it still says that it doesn't actually change federal law, you know. And so the prosecutors still have discretion to do whatever they want, basically.
The new policy doesn't change anything for local law enforcement.
The issue is that marijuana is still illegal in California, and dispensaries are being shut down that are not in compliance with either state or federal regulation.
Now, if Charles Lynch gets a second trial and wins, he says he wants to reopen his dispensary. In the News Center, Andrew Gray, your Central Coast News.
Okay, thank you for that, Andrew. Currently, 14 states allow some use of marijuana for medical purposes. The Justice Department will now focus on drug traffickers.